doing, guys? This is Carlos in Financial Literacy Group here in the Connecticut area, and I'm basically here to introduce a webinar about a movement that's freeing employees to become entrepreneurs. So if you want to know more about what the webinar is going to be, you gotta tune in. You gotta sign up now. You can see what the webinar is going to be about. So if you're in the Connecticut area, you got a couple of hours to spare, and you want to make some extra income and start switching from an employee to entrepreneur, not quitting your job. I'm talking about if you're looking for extra income and you want to become have your own home-based business. I have 3 different businesses that I'm going to introduce on this webinar. So anybody that tunes in, they're going to see the 3 different organizations that I'm working with here in the Waterbury area. And I'm looking for 10 people to train. I have 10 spots open, 10 solid spots open. I'm looking for Hispanics and also people that speak Spanish and also people that speak English. So it doesn't matter, your race, your nationality, your ethnic background, your age. You have to be 16 years old and up. Yes, guys, 16 years old and up. That's what I said. All right. So if you're that age, I suggest you check out this webinar. 16 and up. Check out this webinar so you can see what 3 businesses are booming online right now. So if you want to know which ones, sign up right now for this webinar. It's going to start in 3 days, October 10th, 2022, 8:15 p.m. All right. This webinar is also going to be on my website, which is www.icrffitness.com. All right. So you go to that website too, and you can check out my webinar live. All right. So that's all I have to say, guys. Hope I see you guys there. It's going to start in 3 days, but you can sign up right now if you want. Okay. This is Carlos Anaya from ICR Financial Fitness and also for the Financial Literacy Group here in the Connecticut area. So if you're tired of working that 9 to 5, you cannot make ends meet. You're working so hard, you still cannot pay your bills on time. I suggest you watch this webinar, and I'm going to show you how to get that extra income that you need to pay those bills on time. And also, I might even show you how to get out of debt early too. You want to learn all these things, but the topic is a movement that's freeing employees to become entrepreneurs. That's the movement, guys. It's all over the news. So basically, I'm showing you a little blueprint of the 3 businesses that you should join online instead of you searching all over the place. All right? This is Carlos Anaya, signing out. Hope to see you in the event. Make sure you bring 3 people. Don't come alone. All right? Bye. every Monday night at 8 p.m. starting the 2nd of October. Uh, that's the website that you can see it live right through my website, guys. Right through my website. I'm trying to shy away from this, the social networking, the Facebook and the Twitter and all those social networks. I'm trying to get a network going here in the Connecticut area and in Waterbury, Connecticut community. So if you care about your money, you care about your job, you care about improving your self-esteem, uh, care about your credit, care about your finances, care about getting out of debt early instead of paying that mortgage every 30 years and you want to pay it for less, then I suggest that you register and you enroll to my podcast. Again, every Monday nights, 8 p.m., 9 p.m., 10 p.m. the latest, depending of how much material I got for you guys, how much goodies I got for you guys. Again, that's the website where you can reach me, where you can see the podcast live. You have to ask me any questions there too, or you can go directly to the Restream. With the Restream, it's connected, to my website, and you can in the private chat section, you can ask me any questions that you want after the podcast ends. Well, anyway, I am plugging an event that I'm doing on January 3, 2022. So if you're in the Waterbury, Connecticut area or nearby, you know, let's unite and declare our own financial freedom together, guys. This is an event that I've been working for a couple of 8 months, like 6 months already, and I'm just here to put it out there, guys. Put it out there. So if you want to register to event on the same website that you see on the screen, or you can text that number, text the number 821-855-964-4133, and automatically you register and enroll to my event. All right, because you'll go to a link, and all you have to do is just put your name and your email, where you're from, and you automatically register to my event. Well, anyway, that's all I have to say. So let's get started. As you can see on the screen, there's a section that says their bank, and there's only $1, and there's nothing else. And then there's a section on the other side that says bank like a bank. This is us, guys. This is us. See, if we learn how to bank like a bank, like they do, like their bank, we can do the same, right? We can save money on our interest when we're paying our credit cards, when we're paying our mortgage, when we're paying our student loans, when we're paying our personal loans, our car loans, everything that has to do with interest. You can save money on interest and put that money back into your pocket or invest in it. This is what you can do with the money. When you get the money, let's say you're debt free. When you're debt free, you get a tax-free investment, whole life, creative life insurance. All right. Then you get that, and when you get the life insurance, you continue to pay it. That money continues to grow. As the money continues to grow, you create your business, you establish your business, you put it back into your life insurance, create it as an asset. Now you have two assets. You have the life insurance asset, you have your business asset. Now, when you go buy a car, instead of buying a car and getting a loan, you wait a year. And you want to buy a car, wait for a whole entire year, then you buy a car in full for your life insurance. Now, instead of paying monthly payments, your car, you paid it in full. Now your car becomes an asset. It doesn't become a liability. All right? Same thing. Wait another year, then you get a loan. If you want to buy an investment house, you get a loan from the life insurance. And you buy yourself a house, you rent it as an investment. Now, instead of putting your money in the bank, you put it back into the life insurance. Now your house becomes an asset, not a liability. But then if you want to get a house, let's say you want to get a house to live on for you, we have a software that's going to accelerate your mortgage payment instead of your mortgage years. Instead of paying your house in 30 years, you probably might pay it in 10 or 7 or 8, you know. Next thing you know, you have the business, you have the life insurance, you have the business, you have the car, you have the rental house, and then you get the house, right? And you can use this house to pay this house, right? Then you have the family, which is very important in life. This is life, guys. This is life. If you follow these steps, step 1, step 2, 3, 4, 5, you know, and this is life, good life. All right. So instead of putting your money back into the bank, you're gonna use your bank. You're gonna use your bank as a tool, as a tool to pay your debts early, to pay your expenses early, not be late. Again, you're gonna use your credit card as an investment tool, as a tool to pay your expenses, your household expenses in your house. When you learn this procedure, you have no more headaches on your brain. When you automate all this that I'm talking about, it takes time, guys. This takes time. All right? It takes time to do it. But it's better than you getting 1% here when you could get here, 5%, 6%, 7%, 8%, sometimes even 9 or 10%. It's called index life, whole life insurance, index whole life insurance, creative index whole life insurance. Not a lot of companies that don't do it right, and next thing you know, you have to pay taxes. And if you do it right, you have the advantage to save money on taxes, tax free, guys, tax free. As long as you have it on the program that we are in, the same program that I am in, that I got out of debt and I'm still getting out of debt, you know. So there's different kind of programs, guys. There's 3 programs. You got the debt freedom program, you got the mortgage debt combined freedom program, and then you got the life insurance combined debt freedom program and investment combined, guys. When you get this here, the creative index life insurance, your money will start working for your money. You know, treat it like a business. All right, so you can borrow from that life insurance before you pass away. So you could become, you know, if you play the cards right, you can make a lot of money from your life insurance by converting your debts into wealth. All right. And if you want to know more about that, there's a whole bunch of videos that I have on my website that you can check them out. Now let's get to the nitty gritty. All right, as you can see on the screen, there's a section that says Live Biz Next Space. Live Biz Next Space is just what it is. Basically, you have a website that's live, online. Your website becomes your business. Then a network. You start establishing a network. In other words, socializing, marketing, and your business, social media marketing your business. And then you have a rental space online. You know, that's what business is about. You have to rent space to get on the front page of Google and things like that. So the more you use your social networking on sharing your business, the higher you go up in ranks. But it takes time, guys. It takes time. Some people pay a lot of money for that. And the more you're on Google, the more Google starts to recognize you. Like me, you could put my name, you could put Carlos in there, and you can find me anywhere on Google. Well, anyway, as you can see, welcome and congratulations to everyone that took action to watch and listen to my presentation. All right. The only company that supports you, trains you, promotes you, and your business with other business related businesses and potential customers that are in financial distress and are looking for a better way to make ends meet. And that's what we do, guys. Financial Literacy Group is the organization. My name is Carlos Anaya, and I'm a independent ELC Eco Learning Center and UFF United Financial Freedom Agent and Financial Wellness Educator. I'm partnered with a financial wellness company, Econ Learning Center and Financial Literacy Group. I have 14 years business experience when it comes to creative financing. Creative finance. When it comes to creative financing, that's what I have, guys. Uh, Again, I have marketing skills, marketing executive skills, solutions and development. In other words, I build my own website. I do people's websites, do SEOs and all that stuff. The Financial Literacy Group was established in 2012, in California. The technology and financial services that I have are awesome. Technology and financial services, creative financial services. There's not a lot of companies that have what I have, guys. Insurance license in 40 states. Not me, only in Connecticut. And the 40 states is the Financial Literacy Group overall. All right? The employees, the business owners on the group. Operating in all 50 states. It's 560 financial educators, guys. That's a little bit. For millions of people that are in the world, that's only a little bit, guys. We're looking for a lot of people, especially in the Connecticut area. If you are a teacher and you would like to make extra income besides only being a teacher, and you already have the skills to teach, why not learn financial literacy and teach others and get paid extra on what you teach? The new things that you learn on financial literacy. Don't you think? Anyway, 746 insurance agents, which that's a little bit, guys. That's a little bit, right? So if you want to become an insurance agent, let me know. I could give you some resources on how to become one. 10 plus years credit boost builder experience. That's my expertise, guys. That's the nitty gritty. That's what I'm real good at. And, getting better on the financial services creative part. But if you want to repay your credit, build your credit, increase that credit score, because probably you might have to buy a house and you need 50 points to build that credit score, I'm the man, all right, that you can get in contact with. I speak Spanish and English, two languages, financial literacy advocate and public speaker. I go out there and I speak my word about the financial literacy group and what we're about. Personal financial coach. I can coach you. If you're coachable, I can coach you. I can show you to change your mindset from a negative standpoint of you just focusing on your job versus creating your own business, which I'm going to explain to you a little bit more on the next slides that are coming up. Well, let's continue. Hopefully. All right. So the question is, I got a question. Would you like to know how much money you need to keep to retire? $1 million, $2 million, or $3 million by the time you are 67 years old? Yes or no? Now you can answer some questions for me. Yes or no? Leave me a message on the private chat section. Yes or no? Okay? Enjoy the music, guys. Another thing. What I want you to do, if you're watching this podcast, there's a link on this section. I'm not going to click it because I want you guys to do it, and I want you guys to get in contact with me for you to get that specific link that I'm talking about. But enjoy the video that I'm going to show you right about now.
Saving millions of dollars for retirement may sound impossible, but you can get there with the right amount of time and dedication. How much you'll need to save every month will depend on how old you are when you start saving and how much money you want for retirement. Luckily, NerdWallet crunched the numbers. Here's how much you'll need to start saving every month to retire with $1, $2, or $3 million broken down by age group. First, let's go over how they got the numbers. The math assumes you're starting with no money in savings, that your investments will earn a 6% in annual returns, and that you plan to retire at the age of 67. Now let's dive into the figures. Here's how to get to $1 million for retirement. If you start at 20 years old, you would need to save just over $300 a month to retire with $1 million. If you wait until you're 30, that number almost doubles to over $600 to get to your age goal.
The better
Starting
for
at 40
you guys.
means you'll need to save more than $1,200 a month to get to $1 million. At 50, your total jumps to a whopping $3,000 a month every month until you retire in 17 years. Now, if you want to save $2 million for retirement, the numbers are much bigger, but still doable. At 20 years old, you would need to save over $600 a month to hit your goal and retire at 67. At 30, you would need to save more than $1,200 to get your $2 million in savings. And if you're 40 with no savings, you would need to save almost $2,500 a month to get to your goal of $2 million for retirement. Even if you're 50, you can still get there, but it will take $5,662 a month directly into savings until you retire. If you want not $1, not $2, but $3 million for retirement, you'll need to get very serious about saving cash. A 20-year-old who wants to retire with $3 million would need to save almost $1,000 every month. A 30-year-old with no savings would need to put away more than $1,800 a month to get to $3 million before they retire. A 40-year-old just starting out would need to save more than $3,500 to hit their goal by the age of 67. At 50, that number goes all the way up to nearly $8,500 a month for 17 years to get to $3 million. As you can see, investing earlier lets you take advantage of the power of compound interest, which means that not only will you earn returns on the money you invest, but you'll also get returns on your returns. The longer you wait, the more you'll have to pay. Do yourself a favor and start saving early.
There you go, guys. Start saving early. As you can see,
invest in you. Ready, set, grow. CNBC and Acorns.
So there you go, guys. That's the sample. Now, if you want to get deeper, if you want to find out your number, your retirement number, not a 401k number, because 401k ain't helping you. It didn't help me. That's why I took my money out. Well, anyway, and I put it into my life. That's another story. Anyway, how to retire with $1 or $2 or $3 million. If you click that section, this section right here where it says ACNBC, you go directly into a link, and there's a calculator that's gonna show you what your number is. Basically, you have to put your how much was your age and how much money you want to contribute to your future retirement. At what percentage? 4%, 2%, 3%, 5%, 6%, 9%. So the higher the percentage, the more money you get towards your retirement in the future. Basically, now you have a plan where you could put your money. Now your next research is to where you could put that specific contributed money that you put on the calculator. So basically, if you put $300, let's say you're 20 years old and you put $300 that you can contribute every single month for your retirement, then you get in contact with me and I can show you where to put it at. Safely, securely, your money will not decrease. Your money will increase every single year. I can show you how to put it, and it'll become tax-free every single year if you do it correctly. All right? So if you want to know how, get in contact with me. Let's continue. Now, before I show you guys a sneak peek of these two unique creative businesses I have reserved for you, I have a video clip announcement, or let's say an inflation financial market crash incoming crisis video. I want all you guys to watch very carefully. I want you guys to watch it very carefully. And when you're done watching the entire video, if you have any questions, or if you can relate to what the video message is trying to make you aware of right now at this moment before it's too late, please feel free to get back to me at the end of my podcast presentation. Well, anyway, I am not gonna show you the video here because it's a 2-hour video, almost 2-hour video, and it's gonna take my time on this podcast. If you want to watch this video, you have to go into my website, which is www.icr, the letter F, then ITNESS.com. Now, when you go to our website, all the way on the top, it says, watch this shocking video. And that's the one that I'm explaining to you guys right now for you to watch it. Okay? That's what I'm explaining to you right now. So basically, you have like a little assignment for those people that care about their money, care about getting out of debt, care about their credit, care about their future, care about their kids' future. I suggest you watch that video. It's very important that you do, because it pertains to what's going on in the world right now that people are not aware of. They probably are, and they probably ignoring it, but it's very important that you watch the video. I watched it twice. All right? Very educational video, and it's gonna get you aware of what's going on right now and what could happen towards the future. All right? So watch the video. Go to that website. At the end of the podcast, I will put out the link for the website that I just explained to you guys. So let's continue. That's the video.
Jasper saying,
all right.
There are more millionaires made in a recession than any other time. But my question is, how And what can the average person do to take advantage of that moment, or since I know the punchline, really any moment? And guys, make sure that you stay till the end, because I'm going to give you the 8 things that I have learned from amazing answers from Just Breathe, like you're about to hear. So let me start with a simple answer, and then we'll kind of break it down into more complex answers. Recessions create more millionaires than any other time, like you said, because when you have a recession, a market crash, people get scared, and then they sell their assets. What's an asset? Stocks, real estate, crypto, gold. It can be any type of investment, depending on what the crash is, what the recession is about. And that then creates a buying opportunity for somebody who has access to cash or capital, and somebody who is financially educated. So if you have the cash prepared and you have the education of knowing what to buy, well, now a crash creates a discount for you to come in and buy an investment on sale. You can think of it like Black Friday for investors. You get to go shopping at a discounted price because now people are selling because they're scared. And what you want to look for now is good investments that are being hurt, not because their investment is on the verge of bankruptcy, but because the economy is pushing the price of good investments down. So that's kind of in a nutshell, to answer your question what that means. And now if we dive a little bit deeper, we go a little bit higher level. How do you do this? What does it mean? Well, if you ask the majority of people, or if you just ask anybody, is a recession a good thing or a bad thing? Most people are going to say it's a bad thing. But it's really relative depending on which side of the equation that you're on. See, it's bad for so many people because recession means, well, I might lose my job. I might lose my home. I might lose my savings. So it's bad in that sense where if you're not prepared, you might not be able to weather the storm and you might get financially hurt. We've seen this happen for forever now, but anytime you see a bubble burst, the people who are not financially educated, the people who are not prepared, the people who don't understand what's going on in the economy get burned. I remember the first time it occurred to me, I was like, wait a second, if I don't lose my job, then a recession doesn't impact me. Now that was before I had any money invested, so now I have a better understanding of if you're counting on income or whatever from your investments, then it can still be a dicey period. But that was one of those things, like a recession was a boogeyman. It was like something to be afraid of, but I didn't really understand why I was supposed to be afraid. And so my question is, why do people get scared in a recession? What is it that makes them sell? I'll give you a very specific thing. So in crypto, I haven't, even though the price is plummeted, I haven't sold a single ETH.
Guys, if you want to watch the entire website, he's a very, very great guy. He can teach you about financing and things like that. There's a whole bunch of people, guys, on the financial literacy group. I introduce his videos to people that are interested in watching what he does and how he teaches people about financial literacy. And also I introduce videos of the organization that I work for, that I'm partnering with, of our How Money Works course that is very affordable, guys. So if you want to learn about financial literacy and your IQ is shaky and you don't know nothing about financial literacy, get in contact with me. All right, go to my website. If you want to watch this video, go to my website that I explained to you earlier. I will give you the link at the end of this podcast. You can go, and on the top, when you get to my website, there's a section that it says shocking video. Check it out, and this is the video that you have to watch. The reason I'm taking it out is because it's too long, and I don't have time to just show the video, and it's gonna be lame to just show the video. I want you guys to watch this video yourself on your free time. All right, so now let's continue. Now, after you finish watching the video, I'm gonna explain to you guys, for those people that watch the video later on, what I want you to do is come back to my podcast, my pre-recorded podcast, which is gonna be pre-recorded, guys, and watch this whole entire podcast, because the video connects to what I'm trying to explain to you guys and change your mindset of how you think about your job. All right. So, what's the plan E? So it's time to map out your escape route. So you in plan A. Plan A is your job, right? Plan A is basically your job, right? I'm gonna show you a plan how to stay in your jobs, continue to work, and also have your own business on the side, your own side hustle. That's what they call it nowadays through the internet. All right. So let's see a few warm-up questions before we begin. Which three areas of your life do you want more freedom and control over? Who I work with, my creativity, where I live, having more fun, my time, where I work, caring for my family and friends, doing something meaningful, buying stuff I want and need. Pick three out of the out of the nine. Alright, let's continue. Now your answer should go there. Make sure when you answer, put your name and your email and with the three answers, alright? That's if you don't mind answering the question that I'm presenting to you. Let's continue. So, what are the two whys? Now, what I want you to do is get a pen and a notebook where you can write on. And what are your two whys? Your personal. The persons you pour your money and time into the most. Right? What's your answer? What's your person? The thing, the accomplishment you pursue, your lifestyle or dream that drives you. What thing drives you? What drives you in your life? You know, there's got to be something, a person that drives you, that you pour something into your life, What do you pour with? Basically your job, guys. And then something that you want to accomplish or that you're accomplishing right now that's changing your lifestyle. Those two questions, guys. Those two questions. I'm going to give you a couple of minutes. Enjoy the music. Basically, how I did it, basically these two questions right here are good because it starts teaching you how to write down your personal goals. There are 4 goals in life, guys, and I call it the 4 P's. P number 1, your physical goals. What do you want to do physical to improve your lifestyle? Your life. If you want to work out, you want to, get in shape. You got to do some exercise, physical exercise. Write down a plan. But you want to, how much, 30 minutes, 20 minutes, how many minutes you want to work out to start getting in shape. Yep, physical. Now, the other P is personal goals. Personal goals. Who you social network with, your family, your kids, your co-workers, write all those things down, who you socialize with. And And then your professional goals, what business you in. If you work in retail, do you like it? Do you don't like it? Do you think that you're worth more than what you are working for? Uh, those things. Just then the other person, the other professional question will be, what would you like to do 5 years from now? Would you like to stay on the same job, or would you like to own your own future business similar to your job? Because you already have the skills. You don't want to get left behind. You work so many years on your job, and you're already skilled to become a manager, and then somebody else comes from another store or another company and becomes the manager, and you're still the assistant manager or a regular employee. 20 years on your job, and you just wasted your time, your money, your lifetime, your life. So, you know, that. Then when you have all those three have to work. Your physical goals, your personal goals, your professional goals, all three have to be in effect, have to be simultaneously working, completed before you find your actual purpose in your life and in God's time. Everything in the world is in God's time. Everything surrounding the world is in God's time. Just because you go to church every every Sunday or Wednesday, whatever days you go to church, God is there to heal you, to heal your pain, to listen to your pain. All right? God is not there to help you on the journey to become successful. You have to take action for God to see you, take that leap of faith, bring that negative fear into a positive fear that's going to create your business establishment. It's going to create your legacy. When God sees you taking action of changing your mindset from, for example, getting out of your job that you've been working for 10 years, 20 years, and you're still not a manager. I'm just hitting it out there from my experience. And taking action on doing the same thing that you're doing, but better, and owning your business, doing it. Something that you love, something that you passionately love, something that you know about, and then you could teach others that don't know about it and get paid for it. That's what I'm trying to put in people's mindset. You can do that, guys. You can do that. And if you don't know how to do it, the financial literacy group is going to show you specifically in detail how to do it. All right. And as you continue to watch this podcast, I'm going to show you in detail how to do it too. All right. So in order to find your purpose, the other three P's have to be simultaneously completed also. All right. To find that purpose. That way for the whole thing could work out for you. Now, if one of those are not working out for you, it's going to be longer for you to become successful in the business that you want to be in. But that's where the financial literacy group comes in, because we motivate you, we train you on everything and every aspect of our business, that, our financially literacy educational business, financial wellness company that takes you by the hand, trains you, and then puts you out there, and in the future become your own branch, become your own owner. That's what I have in my organization in Waterbury, Connecticut. All right. I started by myself. I found a company that's bigger than me, and I went right under them, and I'm using their I'm usually utilizing their technology that's so expensive versus the little one that I had. All right, and you guys could do it too. So So before you do the process from your regular job to a business, you have to have goals in life. And these 3 P's, what you do is answer the question of those 3 P's, and that becomes your journey, your journal, your personal goals journal. All right, what you want to do in your life 5 years from now, right? You just write them down, and every year you pick, this year I want to do this year I want to do that, the other year this, the other year that, and that, so on and so on. That's how you create goals, guys. Not those that were from the New Year's resolution. That shit don't work. All right, use my language. But anyway, let's continue. So it's no judging if it's yourself. You gotta love yourself before you love somebody else. Right? You gotta love what you do in your job, and if you don't, move on. Learn a skill, a different skill, and you see what will happen in your life. Your life will begins to change. So it's okay if it's an actual thing that drives you. What drives you in your life, right? What would drive you, to get a better lifestyle in your life, all right? Okay, those are questions that you have to answer yourself. And I just gave you like a little blueprint of how I did mine. And if you need help, that's what I'm here for. Now, if you don't build your dreams, someone will hire you to help build theirs. Tony Gaskin. It's true. So if you don't build your dreams and you continue to work 10 years, 15 years, 20 years, 30 years, right? And you try to get retired and become a millionaire, or super middle class. I call it super middle class because there is middle class and then super middle class, which is people that make over $100,000 or more a year. All right, and then your future belongs to those who believe in the beauty of their dreams. Eleanor Roosevelt. Guys, the beauty of their dreams, right? But there's a lot of dreamers in this world. There's not a lot of visionaries, guys. Focus on becoming a visionary, and then have the dreamers right under you and teach them to become visionaries. And that's how the world will improve worldwide. All right? Financial literacy is the key. Financial literacy group is the group where to enroll, so you can see how we can change your mindset from negative to a positive level. So, which quote hits you harder? Answer the question, please. See how many questions. In the private chat, answer the question. I'm waiting for a little while. Make sure you put your name in the email when you answer these 2 questions. Which quote hits you harder? The one on the right, or the one on the left? Let me start this music. Now let's continue. Now, our mission, my mission, however you want to see it, is to empower people to live life on their terms by helping them gain more freedom over their time and money. All right? How we do it? How I do it? We help people make the move from employee to employer. That's how we do it. From E to E. Why entrepreneurship? The right kind of business ownership is the greatest way to create freedom over time and money. The wrong kind of business ownership can be worse than being an employee. Because when you're self-employed, you own your job. You don't own a business. Pay attention, people. When you own a job, you are self-employed. Okay? When you employ and when you work with a company, now you employ. Now when you are self-employed, you own your own job, not your business. You're still collecting taxes, you're still paying taxes on the business, but on your job business. The reason why I say that, because if you don't feel like working and you're self-employed on that specific business that you're in, and you don't feel like working, you just don't go to work, and guess what? You will not get paid. All right? That's the difference. And also, you pay more taxes. There's no leverage on those two positions. As an employee, there's no leverage with your money. There's no leverage with time. If you have to go to work at 1 o'clock in the morning, you gotta go. You gotta work at 9 o'clock in the morning, you gotta go. You cannot be late. Guess what happens? You continue to be late, they fire you. Right? Now, when you're self-employed, you cannot fire yourself because you own your own job. You're in control. But let's say you get sick and nobody is running your business, now you're in trouble. All right? So you have to own your business. All right? A business that has people under you working for you on their time and on any time, unlimited time they want to work and get paid, right? And now you're controlling your time, your money, your taxes, and your leverage. All right. So you can take a vacation and you could have other people running your business, train them good, and they run your business for you, and you can continue to make cash flow, right? Time income. All right. And then when you in the I section, you become an investor. You take the money that you made in your business and you start investing, like in real estate, you know, like in a index investment life insurance. That's gonna be tax free, and it's gonna bring you more money into your business. All right, that I could explain some other time. All right, just putting a little bit out there. Well, anyway, that's how I explain that. So the wrong kind of business ownership can be worse than being an employee. So the wrong kind of business is being self-employed, guys. You need to shift your self-employed into your a business. All right, so you could pay less taxes, less tax bracket. When you own a business at home, you pay less taxes. All right. When you got life investment tax, life index tax free investment, you pay no taxes. But you have to do it the right way. If you want to learn how, get in contact with me or enroll in my financial literacy group here in the Connecticut area. So let's continue. When you punch the clock for someone else, you're on their time, earning their money, creating their dream, creating their wealth. All right? I just added that. Now, a plan A was a promotion. A plan B was a new job. So what's next? You need to get a plan E, entrepreneur lifestyle. Owning your day means flexibility, freedom, working whenever you like, wherever you like, with whomever you like. The easier way, starting a business, is far less risky when all the big obstacles and questions have been cleared out of the way. Escape plan, Smooth transaction is the operative phrase in the E2E playbook, which enables you to pursue success without losing stability. Experience leadership. Plan E is the path of helping hands. Experience E2E leaders who guide you every step of the journey. I'm here to guide you to learn how to get a plan E. Not quit your job to get a plan E. All right? Have two nest baskets, you know, two nest eggs, however you want to call it. Okay? You can do both. And then as this one is getting bigger, then you can leave this one. You know what I'm saying? Or you can stay if you like it. Now, if you don't, and this one is doing better than this one, I suggest you just focus on one. All right? And that's what I did. My business, the company that I was dealing with, working with, it didn't help me. It didn't improve my lifestyle. 10, 12 years that I was with them. So why should I stay another 12 years with them when I could create my own? And that's what I did. That's what I did. I used the skills and the knowledge that I learned on retail and also on human services that I used to work in, and then I created my own financial wellness company combined with the financial literacy group that I am partner with. All right, and I've been doing this for more than 10 years already. So let's continue. If you want to know how, get in contact with me or enroll to my financial literacy group. Well, having a plan, that's the key to have a plan. It's the difference between hitting a dead end, right? Always have to have a plan. We at the financial literacy group, we teach you how to create a plan, you know, a solid plan, a blueprint plan to get financially educated, run your own business within our business, and then branch out when your business starts scaling up to another level, right? Now, planning essentials, the risks, the reality, the mindset, the answers, the people, the options, the E factor. Now, the risk that can end an entrepreneur's dream. High startup costs, no system process, creating marketing, building technology, running out of cash, too little much business, developing cash flow, legal contract issues. In our financial literacy group and our United Financial Freedom Organization combined with our financial literacy group, we cover all these points right here. High startup costs, less startup costs, right? No system to process. Yes, we have a system to process. Creating marketing. Yes, we have a tremendous system to market our business. Building technology. Yes, we have technology that you can share with your friends and family members and co-workers and get paid pretty good money, which I'm going to show you later. Running out of cash. No, you don't run out of cash because you basically right under a business that's had millions and millions of dollars of business for years, since 2004. And now they remodeled restructured their business into a more powerful and stronger system. So they are not running out of cash. There's actually plenty of cash to hire people and to teach financial literacy educators, future financial educators, to run future financial literacy branches on their community, wherever they are. All right, so there is cash involved. They pay you to share their business and their financial services. That's how they pay me. And I also make money from my an interactive credit repair business that I have combined, with theirs combined. Right? So I make money from all different, financial services directions. But develop cash flow. No, yes, we have a system to develop flow, current and future cash flow. Right? Legal contract issues. We don't have to deal with that. The company deals with all that stuff. So, guys, those are all the bullet points that I told you. Those are the negative ones. Those are the negative ones that people that open up a business get risky on. All right. For example, a retail store, a grocery store, uh, a 99-cent store, a clothing store, those kind of businesses, a clinic. Those are all headaches. The business that I'm in is no headache, guys. It's basically teach, teach, they learn, right? Actually, share, teach, they learn, and you get paid. Share, teach, learn, get paid. Share, teach, learn, get paid. That's it, guys. Plain and simple. Websites are already there, and all you have to do is just pay for the website to make it live, and you're in. One time fee, guys, for the whole entire year. You get your training, you get everything, which I'm going to explain to you earlier. So let's continue later on this podcast. The reality, the most rewarding success will also be the most painful to earn. Easy, hard, worth it, not worth it chart. This is what I explained to you earlier, but in a different way. I think I think the other way I explained to you guys, I think you might understood it better than this. So anyway, I'm still gonna do the presentation. Anyway, low risk job. When you're self-employed, is a low risk job. You own your job, like I said. Now, when you have an investment business, because when you invest on a business, you have an asset, a future asset, that if it does real good, you can sell it. And if you get tired of it, you can sell it. High skill job, right? High paid manager, low paid manager. See? Entrepreneur, you know? The reality, many quit in the dip, thinking they've failed, when the payoff may be just a few steps ahead. So, guys, you have to give it time. In God's time, you will succeed. If you push yourself, commit to what you're learning, and you start changing your mindset on how you think about money, how you think about credit, how you think about investment, how you think about your job. When you start reversing the mindset of how you think about those things that you feel that are sometimes negative to you, and you start changing your mindset and start picking which one you want to change and start changing it little by little, things will get better for you. Results will happen. At first, there's a lot of reward. The dip. Many quit when the efforts outweigh the reward. For those who persist, effort can be highly rewarded based on concepts from the dip by Seth Godin. Right? So you're either growing your mindset, you're either growing or dying. Stagnation does not exist in the universe. Steve Sable. So you have to change your mindset. Struggles every successful entrepreneurs will face when starting out. Business often comes before family. Constantly hearing no. 9 to 5 work is replaced by 16 hours, days, nights, and weekends. You have to let negative people go from your life as much as it hurts. The comfort zone is a thing of the past. Having fun is indefinitely paused. Emergencies are your responsibility. This is a specific entrepreneur job if you're self-employed. This is what you deal with every single day of your self-employed working life when you own your job. These are things that you know that you struggle with. All right, and if you don't, please let me know. I'm pretty sure you struggled on one or two or three of these things. So, are you mentally tough enough to cross the entrepreneur mindset chasm? Others own your time and money, right? Which is your job and your self-employed job. You own your time and money, which is your business and your investments working for your money. Time and money. So, four mental toughness tips for new entrepreneurs: apply sustained concentration on the same goal for years despite failures. Use emotion to motivate yourself. Surround yourself with inspiration and excitement. Use logics to steer your business. Embrace data, metrics, brutal honesty. Perform in the face of fear. Very important, guys. Perform in the face of fear. All right? Fear creates opportunities for those who don't know. Push forward like someone with nothing to lose. If you're losing and you want to win, perform in the face of fear, and you see your mindset will start to change. Do you have enough grit? In other words, cojones. Grit is sticking with your future day in, day out, not just for the week, not just for the month, but for years. Angela Duckworth. Business doesn't create itself. You have to create your business, but not alone. We at the Financial Literacy Group, we teach you financial education, how money works, how credit works, where to invest, where not to invest, where to put your money, you know, how to build wealth, how to get out of debt. We teach you all that stuff. We teach you the in and outs, how the banking system works, the credit system works, the tax system works, the life insurance system works. We teach you all that stuff on the Financial Literacy Group. All right? We also teach you how to invest on your business within us. Connect to our business and then learn our business real good. Build your rapport, build your NASDAQ, build your network, and then branch out to a different name. But you still could continue being in our business. Where you gonna find a business like that? All right, you still could continue to use the software systems, the marketing systems that we use, everything. You still continue to use it. Even if you branch out, you still continue to use it. And if it updates, you still continue to use it. You don't have to pay another company for software thousands of dollars when you already have it already. All right, that's what I'm trying to say. So the answer you must have before making a move from an employee to an entrepreneur. Industry, where will you build your business? Market, who will your customers, clients be? Like me, my market is Hispanic because I speak Spanish and English. Hablo español. So I have two markets. I have the English market and also the Spanish market. All right. And what I'm looking for is for 10 people. I'm looking for 10 Hispanics and then, 5 Hispanics and then 5 people that speak English, 5 people that speak Spanish real good, 5 people that speak English real good. After 10, I don't need no more. All right, because I want to train whoever is right under me to become their own branch, one by one by one by one by one. All right, that's my goal. I don't want 50 people, you know, to right under me because I don't have time to train them. I'm looking for people that will be committed, that have the time to learn, the time to go to the meetings, the time to go to the trainings, that don't play around, that don't ghost people, people that are interested in changing their mindset. That's what I'm looking for, just to put it out there. It's a lot of people that want to join my business and they skeptical and they not sure in what they want to do in life. So that's negativity, so I'm trying to take the negativity out of my circle. All right. So far, you know, I have good mentors that are teaching me everything that I learn. Right. And I don't want to put a negative vibe into my business. If you understand what I'm saying. I know there's people out there that are positive, that are educated, and they want to change the mindset, but they don't know how. Well, I'm giving you the opportunity. Financial Literacy Group is giving you the opportunity to change your mindset, to join us, to enroll to our group and join our organization. You're going to be amazed how much it costs just to join, just become a member of the Financial Literacy Group. All right? Differentiate what special secret formula do you offer? We offer a lot, guys, a lot. Product or services, great product or services, great financial services, great educational services, financial literacy educational services. What will you sell and what are the financials? I just told you the solution. What big problem will you solve? That's the key, guys. You have to get in a business that solves problems. If you don't get in a business that solves problems, your business will not last. Another thing, you want to get in a business that you could build more financial services inside the business. Not only do one thing, do 10 things, 10 different products, financial services right under you. All right. That way, if one is not doing good, the other one is. One is not doing good, the other one is. You're still constantly getting, pay, residual income, cash flow, whatever you want to call it, time paid, and your time. The ability, skills, and talents to qualify you to change your mindset to get into this business. All right. So, if you speak English, if you speak Spanish, again, I'm looking for 5 people that speak English. It doesn't matter what profession you're in. If you're in retail, if you're in banking, if you're real estate, life insurance, securities, mortgage broker, and so on and so on and so on. Loan officer, and so on and so on. And then if you're Hispanic, the same thing. Fluent Spanish, educated Spanish, you don't have to have a degree. You have to just have to communicate with people in Spanish real good. That's what I'm looking for. 5 Hispanics, 5 Americans. Mix, you know, Americans, Afro-Americans, doesn't matter what race, what gender, whatever, long as you speak Spanish and English, I'm all good. All right. And as long as you're committed to what you gotta learn and you have time, at least 4 hours of your time after your job, that's all you need. Like 4 hours of your time. All right. 2 to 4 hours of your time. And you can split that into different days. All right. Because I can schedule between the days that you're available. But you have to commit to what I'm gonna teach. Okay. So let's continue. the people you choose to be in business with are more important than the business you choose to be in. You get that? All right? So, who you partner with will impact your success, your reputation, your happiness, your attitude, your momentum, your values, and your income. You are the average of the 5 people you spend the most time with. Jim Rohn. Now, the core belief: independent business owners lose when they go it alone. At the Financial Literacy Group and the United Financial Freedom Organization, you're not going to be alone. Right? It's not like these companies that you pay a certain amount of money and, you know, next thing you know, you pay a certain amount of money and they don't train you. No, we train you to the end. We train you to until you get 100% better and you're ready to get, share our products and financial services to people that are in financial distress, that have credit issues, want to get out of debt, want to build wealth, one creators want to learn about creative life insurance, want to accelerate their mortgage, want to, finish their mortgage, instead of 30 years, probably 10. Those that would like to know what day, what month, what year they can get out of debt. Those who want to learn the retirement number. Those who want to learn our creative uh, index investment whole life insurance, tax-free program, and mortgage arbitrage program. We have a lot of services that you can get paid on. Even in the education, and those that want to learn about financial literacy, education, like if you're a teacher again, you can make money learning financial literacy and then teach it to others and get paid. You know, you can make your own price. That's what I do. I get paid by the hour. Encouragement, motivation, inspiration, keep you emotional, strong, focus, guidance, step by step direction, keeps you head down and on track. Experience, following a leader who knows the way, increasing your chance of success. Come again. Partnership makes entrepreneurship better in every way. That's what I did. Partnership, guys. Partnership. Alone, we can do so little. Together, we can do so much. Ellen Keller quotes: the option, it doesn't matter which way you grow. The E to E movement can help you make a smooth transition from full-time employee to full-time entrepreneur. It doesn't matter if you work 4 hours a week or 40 hours a week. What matters is that you don't quit, you commit, you spare the time to start slow and steady, making strategic steps to build momentum. Then you part-time, you work to fund your business by blocking out time each week to hit your goals. Full time, maximize your efforts with 100% focus on your business and future. So there's no excuses at all. You got spare time, part time, full time. Which one you want, guys? Leave me a comment. Make sure you put your name and your email where I can reach you and pick one of those 3. If you have spare time, you got part time, you got full time, how much spare time you have, how much part time you have, how much full time you have. Let me know, because I am interested. Only I'm getting 10. After 10, I ain't getting no more. The option. It doesn't matter which way you grow. Many people are working full time, but also pursuing their business passions on the side. That's what I want you guys to change your mindset on what I'm trying to explain to you guys. These people are just as much an entrepreneurs as those who do it full time. Doesn't hurt to try, guys. Doesn't hurt to learn something new. The E factor. Every entrepreneur must consider adding a digital enabled business to their career portfolio. Remote business capability checklist. Videos for text, emails, web prospecting. We have that. Software to manage contacts on mobile. We have that too. We have an application for that. Presentation design for screenshot. We have that too. Submit business, make sales online. We have that too. Tools to build online presence and generate leads. We definitely have that too. We have an app. It's called Rapid Funnel that does all that for you. You don't have to write not even a letter. You don't have to type nothing. We have all that. You just have to share it with the client, with the specific prospect or client that's interested in the services that you are offering in your business. Digital team communication tools, we have that too, guys. And all this stuff costs money. All right. But in our business, the Financial Literacy Group and the UFF, United Financial Freedom, we have all that at a very affordable price. Now, Plan E essentials: the risk, the reality, the mindset, the answers, the people, the option, the E factor. All right. So just live it. Just live it. The lifestyle of an entrepreneur is the freedom to control your time, make your own decisions, and pursue your potential. The entrepreneur lifestyle enables you to one, be your own boss, set your own schedule, work from anywhere you want, focus on family and friends, earn without limits, become a leader, not a follower, become a visionary, not a dreamer. So, what then is freedom? The power to live as one wishes? Another quote. So, is there an easier way? The only way to help more employees become entrepreneurs is to remove risk, remove their fear, and guess what? So that anyone willing to work hard has time, little bit of their time, 1 hour to 2 hours, 3 hours to 4 hours, or they literally free to make a move, to create your plan E. So what I am going to show you is the reason why, when, and how to become a successful online entrepreneur with little money, no risk, online business made easy, profitable, and no experience required. Now, have you been struggling to make a living in this current post-COVID inflated life we are living right now, or in rescaling up your business offline or online, wasting money and time jumping from one opportunity to another? If you're tired of all that, or you want to learn how to establish your own online business niche online, let me know. Enroll to our financial literacy group. We teach you all this stuff. All right? Unless you're a super expert, authority in some not yet exploited niche, or 10 million followers influencer, nowadays it's very difficult to build significant monthly income offline and online on your own. Even if you already have some internet marketing experience, you will soon find yourself fighting in an area with a myriad of starving competitors ready to eat you alive. Do you have the financial education skills, experience, products to at least float at the same level as your competitors do? Probably not. So imagine, imagine without investing a massive amount of money, you could be the owner of the most fantastic, creative, and unique all-in-one personal financial e-learning business store. So imagine that, guys. So imagine that. So imagine again, without investing a massive amount of money, you could be the owner of the most fantastic, creative, and unique all-in-one personal financial e-learning and business store online platform where people from all over the world earn cash back every time they do their everyday shopping. Also pay to take financial smart money educational courses online and much more. They save money, educate themselves with the help of financial experts, social media experts, while partnering up with the best online creative companies in the e-commerce and financial education, learning, creative, debt freedom industries that will pay you good money to share all their products and financial services all in one place. It is a win-win online money making solution and you make money. All right. Just by helping people and business owners, professionals with personal financial distress. Typically, to start any kind of business, you need to make a large initial investment, a down payment, an ongoing investment. Instead of purchasing GPS subscriptions, allow you to get started right away as a partner with nothing more than a risk-free minimum monthly or one-time yearly affordable fee. You let me know. All right. So we have the solution. That's the solution that I just explained to you. Now, please get back to me after the presentation ends. See, we are the live business net space. Again, I'm gonna explain it to you guys again. Live is your website will go live 24/7, guys. You have your own phone number, your name, your email. Those are the two things that you need, and the internet and a computer, common sense. Or even your cell phone, guys. You don't even need your computer because we have an application, like I said earlier. All right. You just need the time and commitment to learn what we're gonna teach in the financial literacy group and in the United Financial Freedom business. All right. And also on the live business net space program, the new program that I'm putting out right now, which is the only company that supports you, trains you, promotes you and your business, two other businesses, two friends, two family members, co-workers, and so on and so on and so on. Then you have the Club Shop rewards every time you shop in the Club Shop website, which is basically a digital mall like the mall in Waterbury, Connecticut, just similar to it. Everything that you shop, you get commission on everything that you spend on, the percentage of what you spend on. Then you got the big one, which is the Money Max account, your personal financial GPS. Then you got the financial literacy group, which I explained to you earlier. And then you got the GPS Global Partner System. All right. All these businesses combine into the live business space, which I'm presenting here in my podcast. That's all combined. I managed to combine them all. So I managed to combine your business, your future business, and also educate you in financial literacy combined into one business, guys. This has never been done before. I don't think there's a company that does it, and I think I'm the only one in the Connecticut area that's doing this. So again, I'm looking for 10 people, 5 Hispanics, Afro American, and 5 people that speak English. 5 people that speak Spanish, 5 people that speak English. Doesn't matter what race, what gender, what ethnic background you in. As long as you speak Spanish and English, I'm good. After I get 10 people, I'm not getting no more because I'm going to train those 10 people to get 10 more people. And then that's it. All right. So, live biz net space. Live business space basically stands for your website being live. You have a business, and then you create you learn. We show you how to establish a network, and then a network space. So you're gonna have a space to rent and do your own webinars that we're gonna teach you how to do them, and your own uh, you know platform, teaching platform where you can teach others about financing when you get, when you're ready to teach others, when you get educated already, you can start getting paid to teach others. So, but if also you want to become a speaker, you get paid too. So we're the only company that supports, trains you, promotes you. All right, we teach you those three things. All right. Do you, do anyone has the questions about the video? So basically, sorry that I didn't show you the video because it was too long, right? But do anyone has a question about my podcast? How was my podcast? Was it educational? Because it's gonna be more educational. This is just the beginning. This is episode number 1. I'm basically introducing what I'm putting out there. So if anybody that's interested in live business space, the financial literacy group, United Financial Freedom Business, all combined into one, you guys let me know. All right. Again, looking for 10 people, 5 Hispanics, 5 people that speak English, Spanish, 10 people. After 10, office is closed, ready to teach. So, who's in? Let me know if you got time, what time you're available, how many hours you're available. Are you going to be committed what I'm going to teach you? And let me know when you're ready to take action and start establishing your own business instead of working for the rest of your life, right? Let me know. Let me take a break here. Hope you're enjoying the music, guys. Hope you enjoy the music. Well, I was out for a second. I'm gonna be almost done in a minute here. So there you go. So let's continue. So hey guys, I am Carlos from the Connecticut Financial Literacy Group, educator and e-business consultant here in the Connecticut area. There has never been a better time to get into learning by doing online e-com organization. E-learning financial literacy organization in Connecticut or anywhere in the world. So far, the e-com online business statistic in Connecticut, it's about 5%. That's just an estimate, guys. It could be more than that. And the e-com learning online business is about 2%. That's just an estimate. It could be more than that now. But in general, worldwide, e-com is about 20%, and e-learning is about 10%. So, do you know what this means to you? Continue to listen to what I have to say. There is still time to get your e-commerce online AI custom store, guys. Or if you are a good communicator or have customer sales experience and customer service skills, or you are a bank teller that wants to learn how money really works, or someone that is looking to have a better good life and wants to learn what a financial wellness is all about, or if you are already a financial professional, person, you can get your very own e-learning business, TPS business to business blueprint online organization or e-commerce store too. You have to join our Connecticut freight train before it gets to staggering. And all these rich corporations start to take and start to purchase domains, ideas that you could have, and then take over these online stores and e-learning educational platform businesses too. So what I do, I create domain ideas, create domain names, and what I do, I buy them for cheap, and then I keep them for a year or two, and then if somebody wants to buy that specific domain, it's like they buying your business without even owning one. That crazy or what? You don't need to get a lawyer to buy a domain name. You get paid. You can get paid from $50 to $100 to $300 to $500 to $1,000 just selling domains. You know, the key is to create uh, creative domain names. All right, it's just an example. One way that I make extra income to make ends meet. Very simple process. You buy the domain cheap, and then you sell it for more. You start advertising it, and you sell it for more. So do me a favor. Think about what I'm saying. You know, don't want you to rush it. Think about what I'm saying. Even if you have to watch this podcast twice. All right. Think about what I said. Everything that I said in the podcast. Let me know if it's true, or let me know it's just I'm just playing around. I want to know the truth. That's what I'm here for. All right. I'm here to teach and help those people that are in financial distress, and I'm here to help those people that are fed up of being broke. Just like my podcast said, you fed up of being broke, it's time to look for extra income besides your job. Do something on the side. But I don't want to hear no excuses. Excuses are for losers, you know. All right. So if you've been working for 10 years, pay attention to what I'm saying. Very important that you do. If you've been working for 10 years or more on a retail store and you're not a manager of the store you working with, then you need to stop wasting your energy, your time on continuing to succeed in that one day you going to be one. All right? If you are a professional working for a financial company, or you are a real estate agent, or insurance agent, a banker, a mortgage loan agent, a life insurance agent, or just someone that wants to get into creative finance industry, or you probably want to take your customer service, retail, and sales skills or professional financial skills to another level, then listen to what I have to say on this presentation. Now, after I finish this presentation, if you want to know more, at the end of this presentation, there will be an ebook on the limited time e-commerce store opportunity and e-learning creative financial business to business opportunity that Live Business Space and FLG United Financial Freedom has reserved for all those hard-working retail employees and all those professionals that might be looking to run their own online store or creative financial e-learning business for less than their cell phone bill and cable bill combined. All you need is to, number one, join and become a lifetime paid member of our Help One, Help All Americans, African Americans, Latin Americans, every American, mix, ethnic background, race, religion, doesn't matter. We all Americans if we live in the US, right? Financial literacy business to business empowerment movement and financial literacy. So If you have a cell phone, which many people have, billions of people have, a computer or a tablet, to take our e-commerce training and financial literacy group courses, how money will cost, so you can get a better understanding on the business you want to be successful at. Okay? Make sure you have a good internet, private home workplace where you can start your training. Take the how money work courses that are going to teach you how to manage your finances and operate your online business too. Guys, now if you don't have a private home based business section where you can get your home based business going up and running in your house, I have gonna be having an office in the downtown area in Waterbury, Connecticut. So if you're from Waterbury, Connecticut, or nearby Connecticut, Waterbury, and you would like to rent the office, you know, right next to mine, all you have to do is just let me know, and we could work something out, right, with the price and things like that. We might be able to share it and get a bigger office together. That's if you're motivated and you committed into the business. Let's talk the future, guys. Now, but in the office, the training, when I get 10 people, again, 10 Hispanics, 10 Americans that speak English, and 5 that speak Spanish. 5 that speak English, 5 that speak Spanish. Only 10 people I'm getting. My bad. And after those 10, the training, the live training, are gonna be on the conference section, the conference room, big conference room, in the same place where my office is. And sometimes the training is gonna be online too, on my private stream, learn by doing platform. Most important of all is that you have to commit and have a different mindset on what you are going to learn and do and then share with others. But you have to commit in here and here, all right? You have to feel it and learn what I'm gonna teach. And you have to commit to it. You have to have time for it. If you don't have time, that's being a negative vibe, and I don't like negative vibe. I like positive people, not negative people. All right. So then you have to commit at least 4 hours a week to run the business, and also commit to go to our live 5 days a week, 1 hour business and social media training lessons, where you can learn more things to manage and start to scale up your business to another level. Then you have to share your niche, your store, your products, your financial wellness services with everyone you know, so you can start the process to convert your debts and build wealth and increase your business future net profits. Where are you going to find a business where you're going to join and automatically we're going to just throw you to sell things? No, it doesn't work like that. We're going to show you how to convert your debts into wealth within the business. As you're doing the business, we're going to teach you about how the credit system works. That way you can have that credit copacetic, good credit, not bad credit. Build, good credit. We're going to show you how to manage your money, all right? How to manage your debts, how to get out of debts, convert your debts into wealth and build wealth within your business, all right? So we're going to teach you financial literacy within the business. So as you're learning the business, you're learning financial literacy combined, all right? For one fee, guys. And then you have to have patience. You have to have time. And don't think how much money you can make, but how much people you can impact. And also you can help that don't know what you have finished learning and got trained on. Then in God's time, the glory, the rewards, the money, your success will come. So no matter what, if you have been working 10 years or more for a retail store, or you have 10 years or more as a financial professional in your specific financial business field, and due to this inflation financial crisis that will be coming soon, just like I said, watch the video when I give you the website. Or probably you are feeling it right now. Right now at this moment, you are feeling it. You're feeling that you cannot pay your bills on time. You're feeling that you cannot pay your credit cards on time. You cannot pay your mortgage on time. You cannot pay your rent on time. You cannot buy the groceries that you used to buy before, the clothes that you used to buy before. You cannot pay your car on time. You cannot pay your car insurance on time. You cannot pay anything on time. You know, anything in your household, your bills, your credit cards, and all your debts on time. And your credit status is messed up, or you are looking for extra income to make ends meet, just remember I warned you guys. I warned you guys. Then later on, you are going to regret that you did not join our financial eradication, creative, debt freedom business establishment and movement and freight train of people that will be signing up before you. And you don't want that, especially in Waterbury, Connecticut. Local guys, local. I'm looking for local, mostly local people that I could communicate with and teach them. They can literally drive up to their house or they can drive into my office and I can train them, teach them about financial literacy and also the business wise too, or combined. So I don't want you to miss our creative business to business freight train, because if you do miss the train, you are going to be banging your head every single day. Believe me, I have missed a lot of trains when it comes to online businesses because I was skeptical, you know, and I was more focused on getting out of debt and solving my specific obstacle, which it was getting out of debt, working 2 to 3 or 4 jobs, just still not making ends meet. You know what I mean? So I found a way, and I want to show you that way. So if just I'm just the messenger here, an e-commerce online web store financial literacy group advocate and educator that wants to show you that there is a better way besides working 40 hours at your retail job or your 9 to 5 cubicle financial professional job office, and you're still not making enough money to make ends meet or paid your whole entire mortgage in less than 30 years, or your credit card, or all your debts in general. Again, just remember, this is a limited time offer. I don't control the day or the month and the time this offer is going to be here. I'm just the messenger and one of the e-commerce and e-learning business to business educator, business owners here in the Connecticut District Territory of the Waterbury, Connecticut area. Again, you are going to regret on not joining our financial eradication, eradication, creative debt freedom business establishment movement and the freight train of people that will be signing up before you. I don't want you to miss our creative business to business freight train. Again, sorry to repeat myself, but it's the truth. Because if you do miss the train, you're going to regret it. Now, here's a quote a quote I go by every day of my life. Financial freedom, to me, is a definite purpose in everyone's life. It's something that you must create for yourself, but not by yourself. Okay? No one else can select or make your decisions for you. Therefore, your definite purpose will not create yourself. A desire to commit and focus in something you already feel in your heart, you know, and you feel and know in your heart that there is a need for that, for what you know that probably someone you know might not know is the factor that will determine your definite decision and the final purpose in your life. Once you make a decision, God and the entire universe conspires to make it happen for you, but only in God's time. So think of a definite purpose of what you want to do different in your life right now at this moment, besides waiting for the time to do it later. And don't have fear. Find your true why and ask yourself in the mirror, how can I do it now? If you believe you can do it, no matter what obstacles you are going through right now, find your passion. Find something you are good at already. You know, you know. If you're good in retail, why not open your own retail store online? You don't need a lot of money for that, guys. I can teach you how. And then make it simple and believe that you can do it. If you do those things, you will still make money with it. And by doing it, right? Believe how you can make money with it and have the fun by doing it. Have fun doing it, guys. Don't think of the money you can make. Think of how many people you're going to impact and you're going to help, and then the money, the glory, your legacy will come in God's time, not yours. Right? So this is the organization, Live Biz Net Space, the only company that supports you, trains you, promotes you. To my right is the Financial Literacy Group, and to the bottom is the For Betterment of You group. There's two different organizations in one. The Financial Literacy Group is the educational side. The For Betterment is the program to shift employees into entrepreneurs combined with the Financial Literacy Group, uh, workshops and courses, all combined. That's the section. These are the two sections that are gonna change your mindset of how you think about money, credit, investment, your business, uh, in your job, you know, and things like that. Retirement, okay, how to get out of debt, how to build wealth, how to convert your debt into wealth, how to fix your credit. All that stuff is gonna cover all that. You know, how to build a better self-esteem, how to speak to people online and offline, be a better public speaker. So basically, now the life business space is basically the the organization, you know, that I just recently created. The only company that supports you, trains you, promotes you, and it's combined with the financial literacy group and the betterment, you know, program that's inside the financial literacy for the employees that are interested to shift, you know, to become entrepreneurs and also employees, and in the future becomes full entrepreneurs. So now, if you want to know what if you want to know what day, month, and year you can be debt free, watch this entire video, then join our group, share with families and friends, and earn more entries. Support our debt freedom movement, right? You can earn additional entries and improve your chances of winning by referring friends to my financial literacy group by taking action. Now, I got a limited time offer. If you referred 10 potential either clients or potential business-minded entrepreneurs that want to become business owners in the future and partner with my company, if 3 of either of those 10 that you referred to me pay either for my financial services or to join my organization or to partner with my organization or that want to enroll in the financial literacy group or the betterment group and want to take our financial literacy courses, if they pay on any of those services and other services that I have, I can waive the fee to become a business owner. So what I want you guys to watch this video. Guys, what I want you to do is watch this video now.
If the truth be told, we were being totally honest. Most of us don't like waiting. Particularly if we're waiting for something to change or something to get better. Waiting can be a very frustrating experience. But the worst kind of waiting of all is waiting on God. When God forces you to wait for things to get better in your life, for things to improve, to change, to reverse, and nothing is happening. And yet, over and over and over and over and over again in the Bible, we're told to wait on the Lord. The most difficult place for you to be in life is in God's waiting room. In God's waiting room. Some of you are in God's waiting room right now. What is God's waiting room? When you're in a hurry for something to happen and God isn't. That's God's waiting room. Some of you are in a hurry to graduate. Some of you are in a hurry to get married. Some of you are in a hurry to start a family. Some of you are in a hurry to launch a new business. to close a big deal. Some of you are in a hurry for a big goal, a big dream, a big accomplishment. Some of you are in a hurry for all kinds of different things, and God isn't.
We as human beings hate to wait, and we especially struggle with waiting on God. Have you ever been in a hurry when God wasn't? And you're, God, I know you're going to come through, and I'm praying this really godly prayer. I know it's your will. So where are you? Why aren't you coming through? And you're in the waiting room of life. And we get so impatient. We want to hurry God up, and we want things right now. Some of you have been waiting for God to come through. You're about to give up, and you're getting discouraged. And you realize that God's standard time is not always running on my time. And it's in the waiting rooms of life we learn to trust God the most. In those difficult waiting rooms of life, that's where God grows us and builds our character the most. Through the pain of waiting, we learn to trust God. Without faith, it's impossible to please God. That's when He builds our character.
You see, while you're working on your project, your goal, your dream, your vision, God's working on you. And God's much more interested in you than in what you're trying to accomplish. Because you're not taking your accomplishments to heaven, but you are taking your character. And sometimes God says, yeah, I intend to give you what I've promised you. I intend to answer that prayer. I intend to fulfill the vision. But you're not ready yet. I want you to grow. And when you're ready, then it's going to happen. A lot of times we think we're waiting on God for something to happen, like a prayer to be answered. God says, you're not waiting on me. I'm waiting on you. I'm trying to prepare you. I'm testing your faith. Will you trust me? But I'm also trying to grow you up because the blessing I want to give you is so much bigger than you can handle right now. You're not ready for it. You can't get it yet. Another thing you have to learn in life is that a delay is not a denial. There's a big difference between no and not yet. Now, immature children don't know the difference. You tell a kid, not yet, they start crying and having a hissy fit because they think it means no. They don't understand a delay is not a denial. God is saying, I intend to do these things in your life that I've given you the vision, the dream to do, but you're just not ready yet. And at the right time, I will do prayer. God's often waiting on us. Now, why is this important? Because when you're in God's waiting room, you fall temptation to all kinds of negative emotions. You start worrying, you start stressing out, you get anxious, you get irritable, you get spiritual ADD, you can get envious, you can get jealous. Hey, he got a promotion, I didn't get the promotion. She's having a baby, well, I'm not having a baby. She got engaged, I didn't get engaged. He's starting a new business, it's taking off. What about mine? And all these kind of negative emotions can come into your life. And then you get frustrated, and then you start having a pity party. So what does God want you to do when you're in the waiting room of life? Because you're going to go through it many, many times. God is not a vending machine where you put in the prayer, and then you pull the thing, and you instantly get it. There's always a delay. The delays are by design. The delays are by design to teach you to trust Him and to grow up in your character.
Hey, a delay is not a denial. There's a big difference between no and not yet. For those of your parents, you understand this. There's a big difference between telling your kids no and not yet. It's just not time yet. And a delay is not a denial. We see it all through scriptures. God told Noah to build a boat that would save his family from a great flood, but it didn't rain for 120 years. God told Abraham he'd be the father of a great nation, but he didn't have his first child until he was 99 years old. God told Moses that he would lead the people out of slavery from Egypt they'd been in for over 450 years, but then God sends Moses out to the desert for 40 years to wait. God gives Joseph this great dream that he'll save his family and his people from famine, and he'll be a great leader. But then Joseph gets sold into slavery, he gets falsely accused and imprisoned, and he's waiting there in prison. So finally God takes him from prison and positions him second in command in all of Egypt. And the promise comes true. King David, God had King David anointed as king, but he didn't really get to be king until years later.
Even Jesus Christ spent his first 30 years waiting in a carpentry shop before he started his earthly ministry. See, a delay is not a denial.
When God delays, sometimes we feel forgotten. Psalm 13:1 says, "How long, O Lord, will you forget me? Forever?" You come to a point sometimes of believing that God has forgotten you. Don't worry. It's a common experience. We all go through it one time or another, feeling that God isn't there, or at the very least, he's forgotten us. Perhaps our problems aren't important to him, we imagine. The psalmist encounters those very doubts in Psalm chapter 10 and verse 1. Here's what he says there. "Why do you stand afar off, O Lord? Why do you hide in times of trouble?" What you believe is that he has given up on you. You may even be feeling that way right now. If so, please allow me to remind you that what you're contemplating is a simple impossibility. God never gives up on you. He never ceases to care about you, and he will not abandon his work on you, of which your trial is a part. He even says that your name is written on the palms of his hands. Your very name is tattooed on the palms of God's hands. It is engraved there. It cannot be removed. And such is God's concern for you. He cannot forget you. No matter what storm you're weathering now, you have never left God's mind or his heart. Yes, sometimes when God delays, we feel forgotten. But God never delays without a purpose. He knows you. He knows your heart. He knows everything you're asking him for. If he's not doing what you think he should do, just be patient, because God loves you. Don't forget. He's got your name tattooed on his palm. He knows who you are. He hasn't forgotten, and he never will.
But often God's timing disappoints us. You know, there's maybe something you've been praying about for a long time, and you need an answer. You know, maybe you've been praying for something really specific, and you needed God to show up within a particular time frame. You know, it's an urgent need, and he doesn't. When God doesn't answer when you need him to, I wonder, what conclusions do you come to? Do you think to yourself, you know, did I do something wrong? Did I ask the wrong way? Do you find yourself asking, does God even hear my prayers? So often we think when God doesn't answer in our way or in our time, that it's because he doesn't love us. God loves you. He doesn't love anybody else one grain of sand more than he loves you. You know, in those darkest moments of life, I want you to hear Jesus looking right through your fear and saying to you, trust me, I am right here. God's timing might not have been everything you hoped for in your life, but I hope you understand that you can trust the one who keeps the time clock.
We don't like to trust somebody else's timing. Why? Because we lose control. And so we'd rather than trust God, because trusting God means, my goodness, I actually have to trust God. We'd rather go, listen, I like the plan and purpose you have for my life, but can we do it my way? And here's the funny thing. Now that I'm a parent, I recognize in my children that they don't like it to wait on my timing. They don't like to wait. They don't like to chill and be patient. But the thing is, if they would just trust my timing, they would recognize it's for their good. It's for them to be blessed and prosperous. And so you can live life frustrated, anxious, stressed out, angry, or you can rest and go, God, I have to trust in your timing. Just trust his timing. Why? Because it'll give you peace. It'll give you rest. And it will help you to remove all disappointment and hurt and bitterness from your heart, because you'll know, actually, God's in control.
Why didn't God just tell you everything that's going to happen in your life right up front? Well, I think there are 2 or 3 reasons. First, it would overwhelm you, probably scare you to death. But the real reason God doesn't announce his timetable to you is he wants you to trust him. He says, just live one day at a time. Trust me, I'm a good God. I'm a loving God. Everything I do in your life is for love, but you just got to trust me. In Acts chapter 1 in the Bible says this, Jesus said in verse 7, you don't get to know the time. Timing is the Father's business. So you're just not ever going to know stuff in advance. You don't know what's going to happen tomorrow in your life, much less the rest of your life. God does not tell us the details in advance. He has a timetable for your life, but he doesn't tell you the details in advance. If you could understand why God does everything God does, you'd be God.
God's timing isn't good, it's perfect. Because he knows all the details. He knows past, present, future. He knows what we need, what we want, what's the wisest thing to do. You can never go wrong waiting on God's timing. If I'm going to wait upon God, I've got to trust him, because my waiting is saying, I'm trusting you, God, that your timing is better than mine. You know what I do not know. Your time is always right. And so I'm going to trust you, and I'm going to wait till you give me permission to go there or do this or have that or buy the other. It isn't that God's trying to deprive us of anything. He only wants what is best for us. So it takes faith. And what I mean by that is simply this. Am I willing to trust God for his timing before I make a decision?
Just imagine how amazing life would be if we could trust God all the time in everything. All the time in everything. And trusting God means that we stop trying to make things happen ourselves and we wait on God. How many love waiting? We wait on God. It's a painful word even to say it. And God doesn't do it when we'd like him to or the way we'd like him to. But I can promise you today, if you keep your eyes on God and trust him to be your recompense and to be your reward and to be your vindicator, you will get double blessings for your farmer trouble.
Trusting him doesn't mean I'm going to get what I want when I want it. Trusting him says, I believe that when the timing is right, God will provide what I'm asking him for.
You know, broken hearts do mend, bodies do heal. Disappointment turns into new dreams, and the end of one thing can open the door for something new if we will just put our trust in God. You know what? If you're still here on the planet, God's got a plan for you. It seems to you like God's forgotten all about you. Well, he hasn't. He hears you and he sees you. Can I tell you today that you're not invisible? God knows exactly where you're at, and he knows exactly what's going on in your life, and he knows exactly how much you can take and how much you can't take, and he may not be early, but he won't be late.
God's timing is always perfect. Do I believe that he has our best interest at heart? If I believe that, I'm going to wait. But watch this. Somebody says, I don't have any time to waste. You never waste time waiting on God. Never. You'll always find out that his timing is always the right time.
So there you have it, guys. Let me know if you enjoy that video. And it's true. Trust in God's timing. All right, guys. When I was younger, I trusted on myself. You know, I started to believe in God. As I was getting older, and started reading books and things like that, and then I started to believe. You know what I mean? Doesn't mean that I'm gonna be in church 24/7, but you don't need to be in church to believe in God, guys. There's different ways that you can worship God. All right? So it's all in God's timing, and my timing is now. And I want you to, make your time. And hopefully, I have changed just a little bit of your mindset of having a job versus having a business. I'm literally giving you a blueprint of how to establish your own online business, 2 online businesses in one. All right, in one, 2 businesses in one. So in other words, you can make money from both businesses. 10 different streams of income, 10 or more entrance, income. Right, so it's not only one income; it's 10 different ways, 10 or more different ways that you can make, cash flow income on this business. All right. So to schedule a debt freedom consultation with me, for those who tune into this entire podcast and watch the entire podcast, all you have to do is schedule a debt freedom consultation with me at my website at moneymaxaccount.com/Carlsonaya. So you go there and you schedule a free consultation with me. Right? I can show you how to create a debt freedom plan for you. In other words, I could tell you what day, what month, what year you're gonna be debt free of everything, and then start building your business all combined. All right. So my mission and our mission with our Learn by Doing financial literacy group here in the Connecticut area is to eradicate financial literacy worldwide. It's time to close the gap between those who know how money works and those who don't know, the suckers. Basically, it's time to break the cycle of endless debt, foolish spending, and financial cluelessness. So anyone sorry guys, there's some technical problems here and I want you guys to see. So basically, anyone can, anyone who wants to take control of their financial future has the knowledge to make it happen. We at the Financial Literacy Group have the knowledge. I have the knowledge to teach you guys that don't know nothing about what financial literacy is about, or have a low financial IQ, to build your financial IQ and also establish your own base business online. All right. So basically, I'm the Waterbury, Connecticut Personal Debt Freedom Independent Agent here in the Waterbury, Connecticut area. I'm the manager of the Financial Literacy Group here in the Waterbury, Connecticut area. If you want to subscribe to my website, you go to icrffitness.com. You go there. At that website, again, at the top of that website, watch the shocking video that I promised you guys that I couldn't show you because it will take too long. The podcast will be 4 hours instead of 2. And I'm running out of time right now as I'm speaking to you. And open enrollment to our free financial literacy group courses below. We have mini free courses, How Money Works mini free courses. The first part of the course is 100% free, guys. Now, if you want the whole entire course, about 2.5 hours, and there is a fee, and it's affordable. It's a one-time fee, very affordable. That is much less than just say the cell phone bill, or basically buying like Chinese food. It's much less than that. So call me so I can let you know what day, month, and year you can be debt free. 475-261-1678. That's the number that you see on the screen. If you don't see the number, I'll show it to you in a minute right now. And there it goes. The number's there. All right, let me put this in the bigger screen. That way you can see the number more clear. And that's where you can get in contact with me. All my information is there. You get in contact with me. I think you cannot see the number, but I'll take care of that now. All right, so now you see the number. Okay. Now you see the number that's on the screen. You still don't see the number. Let me just put it there. Now you see the number on the screen. And that's the website where my live events are. And what else? What else? This is where my podcast is going to be live every Monday night, like I said, every Monday night. So, that's where I'll be live right on my website on that section. All you have to do is just put your name or your email and just click join. You'll see me live every Monday night, 8 p.m. on the same platform, same podcast, which will be episode number 2. Well, almost again. I want you guys to do now. That's my number. You can reach me. What I want you to do now. This is the presentation of what the business opportunity is all about. If you're ready to become a home business owner, watch this video here. Get in contact with me if you're interested on more information about it.
In this short video, you will learn how people all across the U.S. are earning a significant income with what could be the most rewarding opportunity you have ever seen, and how you could benefit. Imagine an incredible opportunity where you get paid a significant income for sharing an award-winning program that enables people to pay off up to a 30-year mortgage in as little as 5 to 7 years with no change to their current budget. And this revolutionary program also pays off all student loans, auto loan, credit card debt, virtually any debt as low as 1/3 to half regular time. Again, with no change to their current budget. That's right. And each time you share this award-winning program with someone, you could get paid as much as $500 to $1,500. And that's on just one client. Imagine how many clients you could get paid on each and every month simply for showing them how to eliminate their debt in a fraction of the regular time. Are you curious yet? Because it gets even better than that. When you fill out the contact form on this page, one of our representatives will show you how you can earn substantially more income simply by sharing this opportunity with additional people who likewise help other people to eliminate their debt in a fraction of the regular time. With over $2 billion in debt eliminated with the assistance of this amazing program, consumers are finally able to build their own financial base instead of building wealth for their lenders for the next 30+ years. Sharing this amazing debt elimination program with people is simple. Our representatives will show you how easy it is to share this program with thousands, even tens of thousands of people across the U.S. With trillions of dollars of debt in the U.S., the timing for this program couldn't be better. And now it's your turn to be part of this amazing opportunity. And you're in good hands. The creators
of this life-changing program have received the Ernst & Young Entrepreneur of the Year Award in the financial services category and have been recognized in numerous business publications. Discover how this amazing income-generating opportunity can work for you right now. Enter your name, email address, and phone number in the contact form on this page to learn more. Then one of our team members will get right back to you to answer all your questions and show you how simple and easy it is to get started. Don't let this highly lucrative opportunity slip through your fingers. Fill out the form now and check it out for yourself.
So there you have it, guys. That was my podcast. Hope you enjoyed it. I know it's pretty long, 2.5 hours. Sorry it was that long, but it won't be that long the next episode. I'll make sure that I shrink it for about an hour and a half, the latest. Anyway, that was my introduction of my podcast and also what businesses, I am in and how I make money online. And also how I teach others how to make money online. And also how I teach others about financial literacy and also the financial literacy group, how money work, online courses that we have online. All right. On the next podcast, I'm going to go deeper into what the financial literacy group is all about. All right. In general, not only in Connecticut, in general, everywhere. All right. What the financial literacy group is all about. And again, go more deeper into our mission and my mission here in the Connecticut area of what I want to teach and how I want to change people's mindset. All right. So basically, thank you for tuning in to my podcast, episode number 1 of the, podcast of the Financial Literacy Group sponsor, which is the Financial Literacy Group. And anyway, the name of my podcast again is Talking About Credit and Debt Freedom Podcast. Thank you all for tuning in, and hopefully on the next episode, I'm gonna get more deeper of how money works. The topic is how money works. So if you want to learn about how money works, register to my podcast where you see my website. All right. You can also register here to go directly to register to my podcast, even if I'm not there. Sometimes you see educational videos in there because I put them out live, for those people that are interested in my podcast. I do like live videos, or sometimes I do like a pre-show of the podcast from before, just in case you guys missed it. So anyway, that's what I have to say. If you want to get in contact with me, you see my number, you see the website, and again, it's very important that you watch the shocking video that's on the top. When you go to my website, it's all the way on the top. Click shocking video for you can watch that YouTube video about what's going on in the world when it comes to inflation and the crisis that we are living in right now. All right, this is Kalaganaya, and I'm about to sign out. But before I do, again, that's my event, December 3, 2022. The Freedom event, first ever in Connecticut. It's gonna be food and everything up in there. Alright? And you have a great day. Again, tune in next week, Monday, 8 p.m. I'm gonna be explaining to you guys. Actually, it's gonna be like a mini course that I'm gonna be putting out there about how money works. So if you wanna know how really money works, when it comes to your money, keeping more of your money instead of spending it and investing in it better, you wanna invest it better, keep more of your money, you gotta know how it works. So I'm gonna teach you a mini course of how money works. So stay tuned to talking about your credit and debt freedom topic, how money works. This is Carlos Anaya signing out.